should be live. Should be being the
So should go look.
keyword there. I'm not going to follow the video. I'm just going to just gonna take a look at it.
Oh, the build guide thing. I have it too.
No, don't play it. I want to look at the build plan.
Or a rabbit is still up, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. As long as you be aware.
Yep. Alright. Oh, I need to fix my webcam. And fixed.
You have gained some color.
Ah. Saturation is correct.
Well, I think if you were playing, I don't know, a lich or something, you shouldn't have fixed it.
That's fair. Okay. Let's see if I can find the mage. Is this it? No, that's the acolyte. Maybe this? Yeah, this is the mage.
The one with the book.
Lightning Blast is a starting skill, looks like.
It's like the starting skill.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That should make things interesting. PG&E rabbit?
That's messed up.
Well, you are using electricity to burn everything down, so it seems accurate. PG&E rabbit.
Yeah. I don't really like the idea of being PG&E rabbit. Maybe lit rabbit?
Energizer bunny.
Guys, a rabbit.
No, don't want to be breaking any copyrights or anything, right?
Well, that I don't want to be a bunny. I'm a rabbit, not a bunny. All right, let's.
You had all that magic dealing damage stuff already, because you kept finding it instead of useful things.
I need to turn this up, but I can't yet.
Turn what up? The sounds? Given the dead space in the idols, I figure those are suggested.
Yeah. Alright, let's get some audio.
La 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 la.
Wonder if it gets more range. Okay.
I think it goes where you point.
Oh, fair.
You were kind of pointing right next to your character, and it went right there.
Well, that's kind of messed up that it sprays blood with hit things.
Seems accurate. This is what electricity does.
Spray blood?
Or burn down cities, one or the other.
It's weird not having piercing.
I have a feeling that's going to chain.
Yeah, probably.
I mean about how mages seem to always suck at the very beginning.
Yeah. Except in Path of Exile.
Well, Path is not a Path is a good example of what not to do with games sometimes.
I actually find Hillock to be quite easy with the Witch.
Not so easy with a Ascendant.
Yeah. Well, you know, the time you did farm that item, you didn't have to do it with an Ascendant. Could have
Oh
farmed.
no, it got easy after that. Once you pick up a little bit of gear levels, it's fine, but just that particular attack is not the greatest at level 1.
Yeah. Some gear. Flaming traveling.
Well, -3 to spell cost. I mean, how much does your spell cost? 3?
Yeah.
Well, -3 to spell cost seems really good then. Plus your staff already has that. No, it doesn't. So yeah, definitely.
This also has slightly more spell damage. 5 armor, 7% move speed. That's a straight upgrade. Greetings, traveler. Do I have anything good for starting off in here? Oh, hey. It's Mason and Cash. Sorry I didn't see you guys at first here. The chat's in a different spot because I'm on YouTube. So 2% of elemental damage leached his health seems okay.
It's better than nothing. Seems a lot better than nothing.
Yeah. I would need to not use this weapon though to use that.
Why?
Because this is a two-handed weapon. The staff is two-handed.
So you can't use a relic?
Oh, it's a relic. Ah, okay. I can go there. My bad.
I was confused. I'm like, it didn't say offhand. I'm confused about these armor slots.
Yeah.
That's garbage.
I think there's anything else that I really want to... Like, I could use these, but... I'm not doing melee attacks, so I don't need to summon bees!
Sure.
Yeah.
What about some of the boots? No? Well, anything with an X you can't use.
I could use this spoon.
What's the spoon?
It's a melee thing. Melee elemental attack
No.
thing.
I was like, I didn't even know for sure it was a spoon. It just looked like it. Couldn't imagine that it would have been.
It's a ladle.
Bad. Some of the other stuff just needs some levels, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty much everything. I mean, there's a couple things that are like...
specific. Well, go zap some things. Zappy zappy.
Yep. I have a very long stick.
Held waist high.
Yeah.
That should just swinging around all willy-nilly.
Yep. Wee. Alright. Until I actually get some levels, I'm pretty sure the fireball's better, because it can hit multiple things and one-shot them.
Probably. And since you don't have your lightning assigned anywhere using it, doesn't help you either.
I do have it assigned, see?
No, I meant to like one of the...
Oh, yeah. I guess that's true. I probably should be doing that.
Does that gain it experience?
Actually, I can't even do that until...
You have it in there, right? Level 4.
Yeah, I'm not until... And I can't gain any experience from my skills until level 4. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I use yet.
You seem to be killing things in one shot with it now.
Yeah.
That 1 point of adaptive spell damage.
Well, did you see that I am igniting now with that? Okay, snap freeze.
Oh,
Okay, I've got to level up. Let's spend that level up.
what are you spending that level up on?
Well,
Let's
I
see,
need 2 here for increased health and mana, and I need 8 here for increased intelligence, which will give me more damage, and it gives me
I'd
resistance.
do that first. Yeah.
This will give me... So what does this do? Freezes enemies in a cone in front of you. Freeze lasts for 2 seconds. Okay. That seems okay.
Your emergency bailout. It's a big cone.
Yeah.
I'm not watching your chat either, so...
Yeah, I should change this.
Not that chat.
Oh, over there on the side. Well, since Mason and Cash said things, and I didn't respond for 2 minutes, I think they're potentially gone.
Fair.
Yeah. Ooh.
Did
It's
that
a
throw
shrine.
lightning at you?
Yes, I think it did.
Return that.
Lightning does a lot of damage when it crits. So having a crit shrine seems good.
And since you don't have a horribly underleveled skill, you should be able to rush things pretty well.
I mean, I don't have movement ability and silver flasks or anything.
Well, I mean, just not going off on side directions or anything.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can. Zap them with lightning. That died a long way from where you killed it.
Yeah. The range on this isn't bad.
You mean full wherever you point?
Yeah.
Wherever you point, it dies?
Yep.
They have a lot of hit points.
Well, I'm not critting anymore either, so I'm literally doing half as much damage.
But even when you were, they had a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
Dun, da, da, da.
Oh, I've got a skill slot.
Oh, that's
So-
why I went dun da da da.
Clearly I put...
Seem
So do I go for Lightning Blast Chain in addition time for each Lightning Blast you've directly cast recently up to a maximum of 4? The Lightning Blast can now chain to you or your allies, granting increased damage and critical strike. Chains have increased range. So do I want... I mean, I feel like as a mage, I probably want additional chain first over additional damage. Because...
that's
Chain.
instantly gonna be more damage.
And it's going to help my clear a lot. So... And then ultimately I'm supposed to get both of these.
I would go up first.
Over increased damage?
Because you'll be able to have the chains reach further out.
That's fair.
An extra 50% chain range is huge.
Yeah. Apparently I can shoot through walls. Scepters don't give elemental in this game.
Oh darn.
Yeah. Chain was definitely the right choice.
Everything goes flat now. So
Especially with this ignite that I've got going on.
chain lightning is always a fun skill.
Yeah. Oh.
Even when they screw it up and name it arc.
Yeah. So my kid had a bad dream last night and got in my bed.
Wait,
I did not sleep very well.
yeah, he sure seems to end up with bad dreams a lot.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to run, so
Well, I think it doesn't take very much for him to want to come get in bed with me, because he really, given his choice, would choose to sleep with me every single night if he could. He's really, really, really wants to spend as much time with me as he can. That was not the dash button because I don't have a dash.
I'm gonna get out of the fire by fireballing it away.
And now he's gonna do it again. We do that, and then we make this. Hey.
He's got a big stick too.
Yeah. Ow. He went.
Up.
He did. Wow, that's actually legit really good armor. Lots of health, increased health regeneration, and increased vitality. Yeah, I'll gain an extra 30 health. Increased cast speed is probably better than mana cost, honestly.
Maybe. What else does it do? You lose spell damage too.
Only one. I lose one spell damage, but pick up 10% increased cast speed.
Maybe. Play with it.
So right now this is 72. If I do this, it goes to 76. And I'm still regenerating mana faster than I can spend it, so. This might be better though. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, the wind is picking up and I can smell the smoke.
Hickory flavored air.
Yeah.
Just chew it. It'll be fine.
So he had his first soccer game today. He was supposed to have his first 2 soccer games today, but he had his first soccer game today. They called it at 13 minutes because of air quality.
Who won?
The other team. 2-0. They weren't letting him have goalies.
Well, that's a hard skill.
Yeah.
The shard seems to have taken me somewhere.
And it's a dangerous one.
Yeah, it can be.
I know, it was with hockey, when we played that in high school, it was dangerous for me to be goalie.
Yeah. Hockey's a little more dangerous than soccer.
Yeah. Those little round balls hurt like a bitch. I stopped several with arms.
Yeah.
I'm like, mostly because I didn't worry about getting hurt. I'm like, you're not scoring.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I always got stuck as a goalie. Everyone else ran away from the ball.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's coming. I'm like, yeah, well,
I'm tired.
I tired. You probably want that.
What, the wand?
No, the ring.
Did I pick it up?
Yes. You should probably equip it.
This one?
Yes, it automatically did. Okay. I'm like, you should probably want that.
Increased critical strike chance seems good.
And mana and health regen.
I mean, so far the mana regen isn't a problem, but see what happens. Honestly, I need to stop killing so many things.
At least one at a time, anyway.
Yeah. Every time one of your skills levels up, it makes a, like, bell sound.
Ding!
Like that.
How about that brass scepter? I don't know what rending does.
Increased melee damage.
That is stupid.
That's a strict upgrade. Well, 3 potions instead of 2.
Those silly potions.
Terra, watch over you.
The doggo having a dream right behind me. It's funny, I killed the thing I was chaining to, not the thing I was actually hitting.
It happens. All matters where the crit is.
Yeah. Increased minion damage.
But you can't call your lightning beam a minion.
Yeah, doesn't work that way.
Just make sure you don't cross the streams. Unless you're fighting an ancient Mesopotamian god. Then you want to.
Those are the Gozerian.
I never bothered to look up if there was any history to that.
Well, I don't think that was actually Gozer. It was,
No, it was.
Was it Gozer? I thought it was someone that was supposed to summon Gozer.
That's the gatekeeper and keymaster.
No, I'm pretty sure, like, having rewatched it somewhat recently, that she's not Gozer, that she's the thing. That is not.
This is the direction you want to go. Oh wait, no, you got side quests.
Yep.
Have you tried your mana spike and whatever that swirly thing is?
I have not tried yet. Cast Nova around you that deals fire, cold, and lightning. I think that ultimately is one of the skills I'm supposed to use.
It is.
Don't use. A melee attack that hits all enemies in an area in front of you, return 15 mana if it hits an enemy. It costs nothing to cast.
You?
Yep.
And it does more damage per second than your lightning thing. That's your Nova?
That is.
Ooh.
That might be worth using. So, 80 to 94.
With stun chance.
Hmm? I am gonna take that first, actually, because having it chain back to me when there's less enemies means that I can do more damage.
Where's your Frost Blink?
I think there is a teleport on this build, or on this guy.
Probably. It looks kind of like a teleport.
Yeah, there's a spell
Just look
called
at it.
teleport. Yeah.
Yes. That you're supposed to use.
Mm-hmm.
You use it to cast Elemental Nova.
Is that what it says?
Well, that it does. Teleport cast Elemental Nova where you arrive, and later it has teleport cast Elemental Nova halfway between your arrival and departure points.
That's cute.
Doesn't work if Nova has a cooldown.
The lightning is already feeling pretty good.
That
Already also
it
over
goes everywhere.
Well, it requires not a ton of aiming. I only have to aim at one thing to hit multiple, which feels pretty good. I need to have multiple copies of this tab so that I can have passive tree and also the skill
Well, you
tree
need
open.
8 in that intelligence one, so
Yeah,
well,
I mean, I
can-
do.
one, I can keep an eye on the passives.
It's okay. I just opened them on a different.
Yeah, you need 8 there and 2 in top before you do anything else. You don't take any of the second row, second column.
Yeah. I see that. Can I talk to this guy without walking all the way up there? I can. Nice. Okay. No, I can't. You actually have to walk up there. It forced me to walk up there once I said talk to him. He
I
wouldn't
saw
talk
that.
to me below.
Okay, increase critical strike chance.
And movement speed?
I stopped reading at critical strike and damage over time.
I mean, I'm barely doing damage over time. I've got
Still nice. That's a pretty fancy little relic, though.
Yeah. I think I found that today. So what is this? Flame Ward. Not a thing I'm supposed to use. Grants a burst of 400 ward, then for 3 seconds hits deal 30% less damage to you and cause a retaliatory burst of flame. Exciting.
Well, that may be useful for now. As well, shields while you're leveling.
Yeah, ward goes away so super fast though.
Yeah, but you can use it in boss areas. It's not like you're using other skills yet.
It's fair.
It helps with your squishiness when you need it.
Yeah.
Like Molten Shell.
I can have a second skill now? No? Why was that showing the brain? Oh, it's because I unlocked a new skill. So it's now looking like the rain's not going to be here until tomorrow afternoon. The party probably would have worked out.
What brings you here?
There's a chest there.
Yep.
There were brain tokens in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here.
And it may be half worthwhile when you get back to a town to look in your stash.
Yeah. I mean, now that I've gained a couple of levels, and
Mhm.
in terms of other things I can put skills on, I will ultimately be using Nova at some point.
I don't think it's a primary thing to get, though.
I need Arcane Ascendance. I do actually use the Flame Ward also,
Do you?
and I use Teleport.
I'd wait for teleport. Teleport is probably just more useful. It's in a level.
Yeah. I agree.
Movement skills are just so much more useful when you have
Yeah.
a damaging one already.
Yeah, well, especially if I can get it triggering the Nova.
Yeah, that's going to be a few levels. Back and look. Skills. You do use that. First thing is teleport grants ward on cast.
Okay, so it does that as well. Nice.
Impressive.
And then you get converting.
I'll be right back.
Casting teleport converts a percentage of your current health into twice as much ward.
Hmm.
9%. And you get 40% more ward retention. And you get 1 extra ward per intelligence.
Hmm.
So
Ward goes away super fast though.
now
You get 40% additional retention.
is being reduced to
I don't know what the cooldown is on teleport. 4 seconds.
farewell.
So ultimately I get this one, increased attack speed, increased cast speed.
Teleport gets so vicious. You'll do elemental nova on departure, arrival, and in the middle. Crap. And then you do increased elemental damage as well afterwards.
What? Go on then.
And unlike shift, it's not just the next attack, it's the next 4 seconds.
Stay safe out there.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to want your teleport on your move skill.
Yeah. Well, except that I can't have it on my left click, unfortunately.
Isn't that move or attack? You had a way of bringing up skills before on that.
On my left click?
Yeah, click that. Click move or attack.
Okay, and then you can pick which one of these.
Yeah, and then, yeah. I was like, you had that up before.
It's a little bit of an awkward way to do it, but... Okay, in terms of things I can wear, having elemental damage leech just health seems good.
Even
So
more of it. So does
I
the
have
resistance.
5%.
You got gloves down on the lower left. I don't know what they are. Yeah, but they're up at the top too.
Okay. 3, 38, 13, 3, 33, 13.
And then you got a couple of belts,
These
it
ones
looks
are
like.
technically better. I have one belt. Chance
Oh,
to
and a
poison
hat.
on hit.
Well,
This
I
is
mean, it's
poison on hit, but that's not that
just
good.
better still.
It's not really, actually. I'm not hitting at all.
Oh, fair enough. What's the crown?
Increased fire damage.
Yeah.
One's
well,
just fire based. It's not that.
you got bleeding heart you can use.
I could.
You have nothing else.
I mean, I have less. It'll give me less. Every time I cast a spell, it'll give me a stack of bleed. That seems bad.
Yeah, no. That's a melee thing. What level for your weapons are? The ones you can't use.
This one is Fireball has additional
Fire.
projectiles. That's cute. Increased cold damage. Level to. This is 33, 40.
Doesn't look like you got anything for lightning, huh? Or
I
general
don't.
spells.
Don't. This is minions.
Okay. And
I have a lot of. I have a lot of
wanna
fire.
carry.
Fire dot stuff.
Like, is there anything you want to carry with you?
I don't think so.
Well, you don't have an offhand right now. Using that would just give you more cast speed. But you're using a staff again, never mind.
So I don't think there's anything.
Even the belt at the bottom,
No.
under the boots. Okay. Yeah, no. And none of the armor?
I'll look in a second. Where's number 41? This is for Spriggans. This is for Acolytes. I don't even know why I have that. Doesn't go here. This is for Sentinels.
You need void
This is-
resistance.
This would be good. But it requires level 46, so it's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah, you need void resistance. That they never give you.
Yeah.
And a couple of sticks down there. Fucking fire.
Used elemental damaged. This is probably worth using.
That's not.
Let's sell these 2 items.
I don't think you're going to want to replace that relic for a while.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's
Possibly.
certainly not best in show, but that could potentially be a relic that I use for a long.
Yeah, I'm like, one more level, you get teleport. Which I'd probably put on R and then have auto cast.
I mean, I'll put it on W because that's where I like my movement skill.
Well, if you're gonna have it on your left click, might as well get it out of the way. But yeah, typically that's where it is in path for me too, is W.
That's true. If I am going to put it on left, okay, probably. Oh. To increase my chain ability.
Don't want a root staff,
I don't think so.
especially a plain one.
I mean, I probably would switch to that if it had good
Something.
affixes.
Reasonable ones.
It's a better base than what I'm using.
You have a helmet yet?
I mean, it's a generic.
I didn't think you had one at all.
I do. It's not good.
Oh, well, there's a weathered crown that might be not good, but better.
It is. It's 20 and 12. This is just 10. That's a strict upgrade.
There's an imbued root staff. I don't know what that means.
Probably an upgrade. So
100%.
134 to 133. Nope.
Well, that has a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah.
And remember, you want to talk to the gambler.
The gambler?
You want to go to the top guy, not the guy, not that guy, not that guy, the guy at the top.
Right, the
You
guy.
always talk to the guy who's sitting down.
I always talk to the guy that's sitting down.
I believe so.
Which quest is this? Let's look it up because I was thinking I always talk to the gambler.
Sounds right, but at the same time, I thought last time I saw you talking to the guy sitting down.
So reward gives me 100 experience, 15 gold, and 1 passive point. If I do items, I get 20 experience, 95 gold, 1 passive. And I get Gambler's Fallacy, Unique, Ruby Amulet. Increased critical strike chance if I haven't built a crit yet. Less critical strike chance if
You
I
don't have
have. Okay, so we'll talk to the gambler.
These items might be your best bet.
He didn't give me shit.
You feeling lucky?
Oh,
Good luck
There
out
we
there.
go.
We all need it now.
yeah, you don't have that one.
I don't want to use it. I don't know what it means by recently.
4 seconds, same as path.
Did
I
it
got
say
that
that?
from a definition elsewhere.
That recently means 4 seconds.
Yes.
Okay.
It was in one of your passive things.
Oh,
I forgot which one.
I'm tired. Having a kid decide that he needed to come sleep with me would do that, I guess, though.
Send him back to bed.
Did I level up?
Sooner or later, he's gonna have to stay in his own bed.
I know. But when I was 6, I was still, if I had nightmares or bad dreams, would still come to my parents. And it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the fact that he, like, wants to be all up in my business. He comes and gets in bed. Like, I have a Cal King, and when he comes and sleeps in the bed, I get about 6 inches of bed.
Oh, it's like my dogs.
He wants to be cuddled up as close to me as he possibly can. Teleport there. What do my teleport skills? Okay,
Down.
so
Straight down.
I've got to go straight down. Yeah.
It's like there are no choices with that one.
Well, and
That's
then
where
what
you
do I want first? Cast a teleport converts a percentage of your health to twice as much ward. You increased ward retention if you've cast teleport recently.
If you're looking to do novas, it's to the right first.
Use teleport, you are granted the ward equal to your intelligence stat. Okay, so I can
I
either
want
do
that.
ward or I can do
Novas.
novas. So you deal increased elemental damage if you cast teleport recently. I feel like this is important to get before anything else.
Probably. Because things
Right.
aren't hitting super hard yet.
Teleports elemental node where you arrive. This node does not work with elemental node as a cooldown.
It
Depart,
doesn't.
and so where you arrive, where you depart,
Brap.
and then in the middle. What?
That's what you do. Brap.
Yeah.
You machine gun nova. And you eventually pretty quickly turn your elemental nova into lightning.
So I want to put that there you're suggesting, but that be R.
No.
And it's not doing anything. Presumably if I...
Shift and click. Shift and click.
Yeah. Or if I click on an enemy, it'll work, I'm sure. It allows me to
That's-
teleport to enemies. Which is probably okay once I have
Yeah.
time.
I was hoping since it was a movement skill,
Not Path of Exile.
that one just makes sense though.
I know. Oh. Oh,
Choo choo.
that's nice. None of those were like uncommon shards, but
Doesn't mean that they're not useful shards.
yeah, when I finally start crafting at some point. Come on.
Can't I just teleport over?
This is not Path of Exile though.
Because I even do that shit in Diablo and it's set up similarly.
Oh. I'm definitely not staying up as late tonight as I did last night.
Oh, come on, you gotta get ascended.
I don't think I'm going to be able to ascend tonight. I'm not speedrunning this game yet. Or probably ever. But if I was, I would definitely be doing it on a rogue. Rogue is very fast.
You have a teleport.
I do, you're right. Not as fast as the rogue thing, though.
Must be nice that you can hit all of them. Shield.
I know. That one's dead. I appreciate in this game the ability to see where things are. Like the telegraphing is. I feel like the combat in this game is very much what Path of Exile wants to have.
Without telling you as much.
Well, no, I think they want this level of like combat. They just don't understand that you like have to show players what the attacks are. There's too many
Half a
things.
second before it happens.
Well, and there's too many things going on the screen to actually see it anyway.
You mean because they love their on-ground effects?
Yeah.
And their on-ground effects cover up any telegraphing it does?
Yeah. It's just.
Instead of having the telegraph be the top layer?
Yeah.
And make it the bottom?
Even if they
Does that make it
didn't, you
harder?
wouldn't be able to tell because of all the different colors going on.
They could. They could.
No, I mean, that's true. There are ways they definitely could. Oh.
First step is not having it be the bottom layer. But if it's there, it makes it harder. And players like it harder. No, players don't like dying. Not when
Yeah.
you have a death penalty.
Yep.
Players don't mind it when you don't. They never like it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. People that want a game to be more challenging will play hardcore.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even Zazarian was saying things are too hard,
Yeah.
and he likes things hard.
He plays on hardcore typically.
With
I think-
whatever build he feels like, and he'll make it work.
Yeah, I mean, I think this league he was planning on playing hardcore trade, whereas normally he does hardcore solo self-found. But... Of course, I saw earlier that he was playing League instead of Path of Exile.
League of Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a toxic game.
Yeah. And I need 2 in this one, I think. Top one.
Hmm. Yeah. It's a middle one
Yeah.
in the third column.
Yeah.
I did not look past that.
Hey, look, it's an idol of loathing.
Fucking graboids. Oh, just straight increased critical strike chance after that. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did not mean to do that.
Oh, you'll like what that skill is. Not passive.
Hmm.
After the next one you do, that middle one in the column 3. It's increased attack and cast speed.
Oh, the one that I'm supposed to put 10 levels into?
5.
Oh,
you
that
put
one?
10 into is crit strike and crit multiplier.
Hmm. I was thinking that I probably wouldn't want to put, I probably wouldn't want to put all 10 into that right away, because usually when you get to 20 you want to move into your primary, but with it being crit
Yeah.
strike and crit multiplier, I probably do actually want to get those in there right away.
Well, maybe, maybe not. Your first ones in Sorcerer are increased spell damage and mana regen. Flat spell damage, especially if you're going to be popping 3 Novas at a time. That mana regen may come in handy.
Yeah, that's fair. Over
But I have a
leveled.
clue. Oh. Do you know what shock does in this game?
No?
Reduces lightning resistance by 5%, increases chance to be stunned by 10%, lasts 4 seconds, and can stack up to 20 times.
Hmm. So in other words, makes them take more lightning damage and makes them get stunned, as opposed to PoE where it just makes them take more damage in general.
How dare they have a complex interaction?
I'm just gonna use the time. Oh. I can very easily get back to where I am right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn these 2 quests in.
If Lucifer's sitting here going, "Can I have candy corn?" I'm going, "No, you may not. I gave you goldfish." But you gave me goldfish, so it should be okay to give me more, right?
It's good logic. I don't know why it told me I need to go this way. That was...
You want to do the timer thing?
Did the time rift.
I thought you just came back here and turned them in instead of going back to the where you came from. Which
I
was
already-
all the
I-
way up the.
I already did the time rift. Okay, so I need to go this way. Well, there's two ways to get there, but this way is probably the right way. Should be an upgrade.
Well, yeah, because it's the exact same thing with stuff on it. It doesn't matter what the stuff is; it makes it better.
Yeah, but if it wasn't relevant, I wouldn't have put it all. Just whatever.
It'd be pretty hard to be absolutely, completely irrelevant with 3 modifiers,
Yeah. It's generally
unless you're
pretty
playing
true.
Path.
Yeah.
Then it's more likely that
This
it's
item
completely
sells for
irrelevant.
more. Great.
Yeah, I don't understand why that's a scarab. Or not a scarab, a fossil.
Because they think people are like straight up selling things to the vendors. Maybe if you use it as part of a recipe, like if you used it
Yeah.
as part of a chaos recipe or something.
I could see it then. If you did, you probably had to do knowing Path. You have to do it to all the items, so.
Yeah. Then you get 2 chaos instead of 1.
And it costs you 6 to do it. Because they don't understand rarity and usefulness.
That's because they don't play their game.
We make something rare, so rare that it takes 6, and it's only useful in recipes that take 4 or more items. And at that point, it only gets you 2 chaos. Ooh. This gauntlet seems easier.
More than last time.
Yeah,
I don't think I was using puncture yet last time.
I don't think you were either. Dog and her nose. She can sniff out food anywhere. Put it in an airtight container. She has no idea where it is. She will find it. Which is impressive. If
I
you
feel
weren't
like I'm
so
not doing
stubborn,
as
you
much
could be-
damage as I was on the rogue against this guy. Like, my single target isn't great.
That'll change
Yeah. I
as
know.
you get your crit up.
Well, and also, I haven't been... I built for not single target first, so...
That's because the bosses don't auto kill you here. All you need is when you come into a boss chamber. Have you ever seen the true face of God?
I mean... Yeah.
Best
That
line
was
ever.
so much less terrifying than... Me.
Fresh meat. God, that was. And
The
you're
first
like,
time I
"My
encountered
family."
that, I was like, nope! Closed the door and turned around and walked away.
I was like, what? And then bam, dead. I'm like, damn, you're fast. He's actually the boss of Act 1 in Diablo 3.
See?
He's much bigger.
He's
Has a whole
back.
boss chamber.
Butcher.
Yes.
Does he say the same thing?
I'm trying to remember, I think so. He definitely has different attacks though. It's not just charging, you're dead.
So now I have, if after I increase my range, I should be able to start chaining to things that are off screen, basically.
Uh-huh.
Which will be its own set of polarity.
You kind of already can.
Yeah. But I should be able to chain even further now. If I shoot something that's at the edge of the screen, I can chain to things that are off screen, but...
Oh, I'm angry. No, I'm not.
Increased lightning damage. Good. So right now that's 140.
That's not it.
16.
Where did that
That's
actually
interesting.
go down?
Is it my dot?
There. It's nice that it takes that into account.
There is a glitch happening. There we go.
Because you're running. Because you're doing the running, man.
It was like getting stuck.
Maybe you should teleport through it. Hurry, no more snacks. But I want more. But I want more. I'm a good baby.
This month's bark box was bark to school.
I don't know. I don't even get bark anymore.
I know. That's what I was saying though. Just telling you. This month's bark box was bark to school.
She's like, can I go to school? There's people there who will love me.
I need to remember to cancel my bark box here in a couple months so that it doesn't renew in February, March.
Cancel it now. It'll still run the subscription, I think.
I have plenty of toys for now, too. Like, now that we switched to only nylon toys, they don't, like, get destroyed. Okay. Still use them like crazy.
And you just walk down, a lightning bolt goes down, the whole aisle explodes. And PG&E ain't got nothing on your destruction with lightning.
Yeah. It
That's
does have
insane.
Ignite.
So does theirs. I think their ignite chance is higher than yours, though.
Oof.
Terra, watch over.
They definitely have a much higher damage over time. I mean, I don't think you've done 3-4 years worth of damage yet.
Yeah.
In one zap.
Yeah. Do you know that I think it was last year, they had a fire in Polga, which is where the campfire started. Typically they name fires after the road that they're nearest. So like campfire started on Camp Road in Polga.
Yeah.
PG&E started another fire on Camp Road in Polga last year.
But what they call it?
Stay back.
But they gave it a different name because they didn't want it to be too confusing.
Olga Fire?
Yeah, maybe it was Polga Fire. I can't remember. Kind
RV
of,
fire?
it burned kind of up and around.
Trailer park fire. That's like a camp, right?
Yeah, it kind of burned up and around and ended up above Magalia. There was definitely some fear that it would come back around.
Well,
Couldn't-
PG&E had their way, it would have.
Only if it couldn't be traced back to them.
Why? What happens if it gets traced back to them?
More people can sue them.
And they just raise their rates and nothing happens.
Okay.
This is why my old coworker did not like my discussion about PG&E. Because you can't do anything to them.
I mean,
Because the government has given them immunity.
yeah.
One way or another.
I mean, the government
they were-
could make them a public utility, but
No, they made them a government authorized monopoly.
well, right. But I'm saying the government could deprivatize them. Okay, well,
I cannot do that.
Thought it was funny when I heard PG&E needs to get their shit together, and I'm just like, why? You're gonna pay them anyway.
yeah. I mean, there are some places that don't have PG,
And then you're gonna pay that company anyway.
but like Reading's Electric was less expensive than PG&E. I've heard good things about Smud. Hey, look, I got another of that exact same thing.
See an elder twisted like this.
Almost
So-
like this boss drops it.
So I think that's my third copy of that one. This is my fourth character.
I mean, if the people want to change out of PG&E, they're talking to the wrong people. You don't bitch at PG&E about it.
And reform the epoch.
Gods be with you.
Because they're just gonna go whatever.
Yeah.
You need to bitch to your
Stay safe.
government representatives.
Yeah.
Even if they did to PG&E what they did to the phone company.
Yeah.
Say, nope, you're a monopoly. You need to allow competition on your lines at a cheaper rate than market rate. What would change?
Yeah.
So that they could offer competitive pricing.
Yeah.
So that's what they did to Mobile.
Yep.
Broke it up across the country and said you need to lease out your copper at below market rates so that there can be competition.
Do I want resistance or damage?
Which resistance?
Them. Here's increased critical strike chance and increased lightning damage.
That one. You want that one.
This one has increased health and increased lightning damage, but this is just
You want the crit and the lightning. Oh, there's a little tiny thing down there.
void resistance.
Yeah, more void resistance.
Alright.
Sun
11%.
chance is always good too. That'll help you. Since
Yeah.
that seemed to be what was jacking up your other character.
Yeah. That's the first character I've really had trouble with void resistance on.
Doesn't drop, you have trouble with it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Is it October yet?
Nope.
September's an evil month. Wake me up when it's over.
That's definitely not my favorite Green Day song.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams is?
Mm,
That's gotta
no,
be your favorite.
no. Probably Basket Case is my favorite Green Day song.
You know, I don't think I've actually heard that one.
I mean, it's from their album Dookie. It was extremely popular when we were in 7th grade.
Yeah, in 7th grade,
It's
I didn't give a shit
six-
about music.
6th and 7th grade. I think that album came out when we were in 6th grade. Maybe when we were in 5th grade, but I think it came out when we were in 6th grade.
All of those years, I gave exactly zero shits about music. Actually, that might be more shits than I gave.
Dookie was the first album I ever bought. Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong, American Idiot is a great album, which is where Boulevard of Broken Dreams and Wake Me When September Ends are both from that album. It's a great album, but those definitely are not my favorite Green Day songs.
I mean, there are worse songs.
True.
Talk about Starfish and Hot Dog Flavored Water.
That's a pretty awful album. I don't think there was a song called that, but it was a terrible album.
There was...
Limp Bizkit in
God.
general was a really
Shitty.
shitty band.
I think Hot Dog Flavored Water was a song.
Could be. The album itself was called Chocolate Starfish Hot Dog Flavored Water. Something just growled at me.
Was it your stomach?
No. In the game. Oh, there's a thing down there.
That's big.
That is big.
You should shoot it with a lightning bolt. See if it
Yeah.
notices you.
This definitely has much more detailed spaces to play in than Path of Exile.
Yeah? Oh, it might have just been called Hot Dog.
Could be.
That's a terrible song.
I wonder if I even recognize any of the songs from that album.
I only know the one. Yeah, it's Hot Dog. That I know. It's really just a song about saying fuck.
Eh. Which is funny, because, he has no problem saying that in other songs, so why not just say it?
Oh no, he does. And there's a line in here of, what is it? Where'd it go? If I say fuck 2 more times, that's 46 fucks in this fucked up rhyme.
Oh, I remember that song. Yeah.
It's all about saying fuck.
So edgy. So edgy. I just always want to be affected by the Haste Shrine.
You know, that's so very true.
Oh.
Now, what you want to be affected by is the acceleration conduit in Diablo 3. It's the improved version of the shrine. Instead of having increased movement speed, you move at maximum movement speed.
His shrine in this also increases your attack speed.
Yeah,
Your
it does
cast
on that
speed.
too. But
Okay. My chains are now very long.
is that what you call it? Is there a wallet attached to one end of it?
I don't think so.
Since we're talking about old school, high school, middle school shit. Wallets on chains.
I mean, that's still a thing.
Not as big of a thing.
You don't work with teenagers.
Is it really then?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Very much still a thing. And if you hung out with like bikers and stuff, you'd probably see it as well, because they do it as well.
They have a legitimate reason.
I mean,
Their wallet falls out on a bike. It's gone. It's attached to you. It's damaged.
if you
And hopefully you notice it.
have your wallet in the correct pocket, you won't have it fall out while you're riding your bike.
Probably. You mean the
mean-
front one?
It's,
The one that doesn't jack up your back? And that's harder to pickpocket from?
yep.
Because your front has more feeling like for that than your back?
Yeah. Plus, the pocket is generally a little tighter,
Yeah.
at least at the top.
Yeah. Because it's designed to keep things from falling out?
Guy's reaching off and throwing off chunks of himself at me. I feel like that
Watch
should.
this.
I feel like it should hurt him. Ooh, I got a one-handed axe. Taste of blood. When you hit a bleeding enemy with a melee attack, all bleed stacks on that enemy double in speed.
Oof.
That could be hilarious in a cyclone build.
That really is the blender. You need two of them. Dual wield that shit. And have massive increased bleed duration and chance to bleed.
Yeah.
When we're gonna teleport, yeah. That and pretty soon here. Oh yeah, it's teleport where I was seeing what recently was defined as.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Let me introduce you to my needle friend. It's a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
You call him Zappy.
Yeah. Oh. I'm definitely getting sleepy.
Did you order that from Amazon? Wednesday, one of the managers in our team chat posted a picture of a camel.
Mm-hmm.
Camel's head and was like, yep, it's that day again. Like, so being a smartass I am, I was like, Camel Day? I've never heard of Camel Day. I got told I need to go out more, so it's just like, why? I work from home.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go out.
Don't
Amazon
give them
wouldn't be
any.
a thing.
Don't give them an excuse to try and pull you back into the office.
I was like, if I was supposed to go out, Amazon wouldn't exist.
Oof.
Like, maybe if you wanted me to think hump day, you should have included a picture of a camel more than its head.
No.
That just tells me it's talking camel day,
Yeah.
which is creepy.
Watch out. It'll spit.
While it talks.
Yeah.
God, what game? That was an Aladdin game, I think. On like Super Nintendo, where there were spitting camels, where it looked like they spit a whole tooth at you.
I don't remember spitting camels in the Super Nintendo version. Which isn't to say that they weren't there. I just don't remember it. I kind of felt like I'm on the verge of getting a Sorcerer again. All day.
Drink a bottle of lidocaine.
That seems like a bad idea.
You won't feel your throat hurting.
Paralyze my stomach? I'll play for a little bit longer, but I think at 10 o'clock I'm probably going to shut down.
Need to make it all the way to Ascendancy.
That's not going to happen since I'm probably 6 levels out from that. First
There's
death.
a lot of things there.
Well, I'm also
forgot to
under
teleport.
leveled. I'm also under leveled for this.
Forgot to teleport away.
I
That was no way.
didn't make it far enough. What the hell is going on here? This is
You found the arch nemesis enemy.
well, I'm under leveled is part of it. This is also a void area.
Sure
Oh.
it wasn't just an AN mod.
Pretty confident that it was just a very large pack.
There were a couple magic things in there, I think. Made things uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So wait, what level are you? 15 then?
14.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a void area and I'm under leveled. Hmm.
That burning damage is pretty high.
Was it?
Well, it's almost as much as your hits.
Hmm.
Da-da-da. You have a brain going on too. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that because you unlocked Volcanic Orb?
Yeah.
No, it looks like there's a plus there too.
It's because I unlocked multi.
Okay. Which is part of another build.
Disintegrate has a lot of damage.
You may want to put that on your bar or something. Like, whatever Q is. Use that on bosses. For now. Because I
Oh
think
my
your clear will
gosh.
be better with the lightning.
The damage is not actually as high as it says. Like, I'm hitting that thing for a solid 90. Which is, granted, higher than the probably 20 I'd hit him with Lightning Blast, but
It probably does more damage the longer it's channeled for.
maybe I'll read it here in a second. Does damage over time. But
I think that's going to be mainly for...
+1 to Lightning
bosses.
Blast on a helmet. So 170 to 169.
Awkward.
Okay, well, clearly we need to shatter it.
I hope you get that.
Ooh, I did.
It's worth having.
Shard for it. I need
That's
a
how you
one-hand.
know.
I need to get a one-handed weapon because this seems like this would be really good for my damage.
You know where you can get a one-handed weapon?
Yes, I know I can go gamble.
I've got a laser beam. And it's harder to aim too, I think.
Yeah.
Which is why bosses, again, easier to hit. Because they're big.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, that being a big long range of enemies all in a row. Oh.
Whoop. I don't know, you think the Zappy is better?
What?
You think that's better for the single target damage there?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this definitely does. I think it's pretty comparable, honestly, because of the speed at which the lightning blast comes out. Like, it seems like this should just do a constant stream of damage, but it doesn't.
Oh, this is the help them ones, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, wasn't this the one where...
There wasn't anything else here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to get back here quickly.
Hmm.
This is from... No, there is a thing I missed in there.
Is there?
Sanity in the
Okay.
darkness.
Oh,
Oh,
come
nope,
back.
nope, never mind. There isn't. It's in this other area over here. So it is. It's... There's nothing else there.
Farewell.
Oh, you know what though? Before I leave, I'm going to... Why?
another back scratcher.
Yeah, it's pretty handy. In terms of uniques, still not really anything I can switch to.
There's a ring now. It's
Sorry?
going down. On the left. I don't know what it is.
Not that good. Crit more often, crit multiplier worse.
But you gain ward on grid.
Yeah.
Who are you? Go on.
Like up and around.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Still under leveled.
This isn't like a pure void area. There are void enemies, but it's not like only void.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but... Increased lightning damage? Yeah, I'll take that.
With the void resistance?
And void resistance, yeah, heck yeah.
And a chunk of it too.
Up to
Is that
21
crucial
void.
staff? Hey, you just doubled it.
Don't think that will increase my damage. Very slightly. Lose the stun chance though.
I'd keep the stun chance.
That's kind of how I feel too.
And the health on kill. Altus?
Stun is nice.
With the chains, yeah. That could do it.
Yeah.
That's an uncomfortable combination, but your stun is saving the day.
You know, right?
He's like, I'm gonna hit you with nothing. I'm gonna hit you with nothing.
So this is even not a very good increase
But
in
it's more
DPS.
stun.
Yeah.
It's 66% stun instead of 55, so that minimal damage isn't as big of a deal. But
Extra 10% chance to stun is nice. Oh.
whoa. A lot of spiders.
Yeah.
I am not under leveled.
Yeah. So now I need
Go to the right.
increased critical strike chance,
Yep, that's center one. Critical strike chance and critical
multiplier.
multiplier. That's supposed to go to 10.
Yeah.
Which really means just to wherever it takes you to get to your mastery.
I believe it's 5. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean until you physically get to it.
Oh, yeah.
If you eventually come to something you really want instead of a couple of points there in your sorcerer, you can swap them.
It's not very expensive to do so.
But that other damage in the meantime, if you're not there, will be very nice.
You stop throwing your shit at me?
Just stand there and zap him.
It's not working.
I saw him do it once.
Yeah. I think I had to be closer to him.
Oh, a scepter down there, huh?
Probably not worth switching to. I lose stun. Again, 25 damage though.
10 void resist.
Yeah,
And they get blinded, so that could.
a little bit. Well, they get blinded if I hit them, but I don't know that my spell cost and con. Yeah, I'm seeing an eyeball appear on them. They're definitely getting blinded.
You zapped my eyes out.
Seems legit.
This would still make sense.
Lightning can be bright.
Look at the definition of bright.
Yeah.
Especially when it hits you straight in the eyes.
Yeah. So, Patty's aunt wants to pay for Murphy to be able to take this martial arts class. And Patty's like pretty convinced it's gonna happen, but I just want to be like, you know, the last time this woman offered to pay for something, it was our wedding photos, and she didn't. We booked a photographer, and we paid out of pocket ourselves.
Our photographer was one of the most expensive things at our wedding,
Yep, it's too.
which is good.
I think the food was ultimately the most expensive thing. Your wedding had it all kind of packaged together.
Not the photographer.
The food.
Yes. And the drinks. Which was convenient, and since it was the last day of off season, cheaper. Since it like quintupled in price the next day.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here.
The venue did food, drink, cake, and setup and takedown.
Okay, so Lightning Blast does more damage, but less damage for every time it chains. I only put 2 points into that.
that something you're supposed to do?
Yeah,
That sounds odd.
because it gets me to things that make it do.
Stupid things.
Lightning blast hits have a chance to apply a spark charge, which deals lightning damage to nearby enemies after 1 second when the enemy dies. Lightning blast hits an enemy already affected by spark charge explodes, dealing lightning damage to all enemies. So it makes my AoEs just bonkers.
It had something about Nova in there too.
Lightning blast has a chance to double cast. When double
Maybe
casting
not.
lightning blast instead has a chance to quadruple cast.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That's your next direction anyway, so.
I mean, I think I go this way first before I go the AoE method, right?
Yeah, because it is an AoE already and doesn't need to be a bigger one. Yeah, you need some single target in there.
One more level and I can start Nova being on arrival.
You may want to wait on that. Well, until you get Nova skilled.
Yeah. I mean, at level 4 more levels, I can skill something else in. Looking at what I can do, I can either do Ward.
Well, the
Or
first thing that
Nova.
happens with your Nova is you enable Lightning Nova.
Hmm.
Is the first thing it does.
Yeah. Which has 20% more critical strike chance than other. So that's interesting. So like right now it's doing. What is it doing?
All three.
It does right now. It does type. Oh, it's an all damage type, but it's not a specific lightning type.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure enough. And everything I do is in that tree. Increased area of effect. Increased critical strike chance. Oh, attach a spark charge. So this can do spark charges.
Yeah, I think that's your next skill.
What, the Novas?
Yeah.
But if I'm doing that, then I probably don't want to come down here and triple charge, because being able to detonate spark charges seems good.
It's gonna take you a while to get to that though.
That's true. One. I mean, it actually won't take that long.
Well, you don't have to do that one first either then.
Yeah. I mean, I
So I'm
probably would do that one first, but then probably come up here before I do this one.
I'm just thinking you probably want more single target because you have like none.
It's true. Oh.
And you can go that.
I think it is time to call it a night, though.
Oh, I agree. It is sleepy.